You know what I noticed? That this is actually video 4. So I wanted to show you something. On the bottom of all the decks, there's always a card that it's called the shadow card. And it stands for what you don't see coming. And I wanted to show you this. I found it was very interesting. This is the Tower card, and it came reversed. Let me show you how it looks in the upright. So Spirit is already telling me that there was an ending with you and Amir. There was an ending. And there was a breakup that was very painful. You and him. Very painful. And you see how this tower, it's being struck by lightning, right? And you know how lightning is so unpredictable. You don't see it coming. You don't know when it's going to hit. And when it hits, it's just so destructive. It set the whole tower on fire. And then what it did is it threw you out of the tower. You were in here and it threw you off. What it means to me is that the ending of you and him was very, you didn't even see it coming. There were no signs. It could have really thrown you for a loop. It surprised you. It shocked you. And it was very painful. And I want you to know that with towers, it's not a negative card at all, especially when it comes in the reverse, because it came upside down like this. It didn't come this way. So Spirit is saying the ending already happened between you guys. There was something that came out of the blue that separated you guys. And towers they're actually divine protection for you. Spirit separates you and your person with this tower, with this ending, so that you guys can take a look at yourselves. And in the time that you're not together, so you can do the healing work from within. Okay? And there's always a chance when the tower falls that you can rebuild, right? If a building collapses because the foundation isn't sturdy, can't you always clean up that rubble and you can always restart with a more sturdy, firm foundation? And that's what has happened with you and Amir. So now the chance for you guys to get back together is very likely if you do the work. And he also has to do the work. So Sharona, you can't be the only one working on yourself and coming in changed. He has to do his part so that you guys can have something more solid, because towers always happen because something was missing in that connection that you guys had. Although it was very strong, there was something that made it shaky. Okay, you felt like you were on shaky ground, even though there was a lot of love there. We saw so many cups, so a lot of emotion. But what you don't see coming is the tower, this ending, the possibility that that ending could actually be a new beginning for you and him. Okay, so that is something to look forward to. I just wanted to tell you. Okay, all right. So let's look at the next deck. And this is for Amir. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine the light on what I need to see for Amir. We're going to get his perspective, see how he's feeling about you, what's his intentions, okay? And then the next video, we'll take a look at Iftah, okay? And I hope I'm saying it right. I know I don't have that Iftah, that I work, and I've always worked for people that were from other countries and mostly Jewish. And so when I heard your accent on the recording, I was like, okay, very good. I feel like I'm at home already. I'm with family already. My boss, his name is Yaniv, and he has a partner. His name is Zeke, but it's Zvika. And I've been with them since the company started, and I happen to work from home now, but they have workers that are from Israel, and I'm guessing that's where you are. You could be in Israel somewhere, or in that area of the world, so that's pretty awesome. Anyway, back to the reading. Spirit, please show me what I need to see for Amir. How does Amir feel about Sharona right now? How does he feel about her right now? Okay, we have the 4 of Cups reversed. Guess what? He wants to talk to you. He wants to talk to you. You see how in the upright, how this character looks uninterested, not, not feeling it. Okay, you could have came in, and in his opinion, you came in and you offered him your cup. That's your cup of love, and he feels that he, at the time that you offered it, that he wasn't paying attention to it, or not paying enough attention. He could have been sidetracked. He could have been distracted, and he declined your offer. Okay, he didn't take you up on that offer. He didn't accept the love that you were trying to give to him. And at this time, being it came reversed, the way that he feels is he's ready to reciprocate now. Okay, where before he didn't. He wasn't being as open as he could be with you and meeting you halfway. And his feelings have changed now, and he's more focused on that cup, that, and hoping that you still want to offer that to him, which I feel you do. Tell me more, Spirit, about the Four of Cups reversed. Wow. Okay. So we have, this came reversed. This is the Six of Swords. Okay. All right. And it came reversed. You know what it is? It's that you could have possibly turned your back on him. You could have decided, you know what, this isn't working for me, and I'm going to move on. I don't want to, but I know that I have to, because I'm not happy. And I see that what happened, the dynamic between you and Amir was getting to you in your head. It was something that you thought about all the time, maybe even night and day. You would have this on your mind, and it became so stressful mentally for you that you decided, you know what, I'm going to have to go from these very rocky waters. You see how the waters here are very rocky. There's a lot of waves crashing here. You moved from those rocky waters into, calm waters, because this was something that was too stressful for you. And this came reversed. So how he feels about you is that he knows what he has done. He knows that he stressed you out. Let's make it very plain and clear. He knows that, and he wants you guys to come back to a place where you can be at peace together. He doesn't want you to move away from him. Okay, he doesn't want you to hop in that boat and take off. He wants you to definitely, and I feel this is something that he is stuck on. This is something that he thinks about a lot. He doesn't want to leave you, but also he is in his mind thinking, is it better for me to stay or leave? He is in his head over this, but ultimately he wants you to stay. He doesn't want you to move into another connection with someone else. What's his intention, Spirit? What is Amir's intentions? Queen of Cups reversed. I don't like that. He could be a water sign with the cups again, you see. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't like that he's coming out still blocked in his emotions, okay? His intention is to continue to be blocked, but we did see earlier that he's not going to do the work. So I'm not surprised that the Queen of Cups is not coming out upright. It's coming out, you see, when the Queen of Cups is upright, that cup is full. So he'll be able to come and offer you emotionally. He'll be open and vulnerable and able to offer you, all of his self, all of his heart. But when it's upside down, that cup is now empty. So his intention is to, although he doesn't want you to leave him, I don't see him intending to make any changes where he works on, because he could have heart chakra blockages. That's what I get from the Queen of Cups. When the Queen of Cups comes reversed, there's manipulation. You could see that, in the times that you guys were not getting along, that he was manipulative. He could have been someone who played on your emotions, used your emotions to get what he wanted, and very, very blocked, like I said, in the heart chakra area, where he's unable to receive love and also unable to give love. He could have had a mother that was narcissistic, that was, he could have had, a bad relationship, a toxic connection with his mom, and he could have told you about this. And this is what actually created this within him. Now that he's an adult, when he's in relationships, he is also showing up emotionally blocked because he didn't get that love from his mother. So this is like mommy issues, okay? I have to tell you what I see, Sharona. I'm never going to tell you anything else. Only the truth.